What's up, everybody? How's it going? I gotta fix my hair already. Mike found the other one. Perfect. Both the redeems are out there. I'll go over those shortly, though. I also realized I forgot to start the poll I meant to start up earlier. Whoopsie. There we go. New poll. Hey, y'all should go vote in that, too. Also, I ought to, go through all these cool folks in there and be like, hi, how's it going? But let me get things adjusted real quick. We got no game audio. There we go. There's game audio. Now we're cooking with gas. Anyway. Guess I gotta hydrate right out the gate. There's one for Tsunami. Here's one for Mike. Alrighty. Let's go through that list real quick, shall we? Hi, Narita. Thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Mike. Thank you for your daily pick. There was your hydrate earlier. And I see you spun the wheel already. You got the wheel out there. Funny enough, it landed on 5 crunches, so we're not doing anything new yet. But we got a new exercise wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 5 crutches. Hi, Snobby. Thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Yuki. Congrats on the 20 stream streak. Let's go. Hi, Tsunami. Thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Arius. No one really told me to check it, so no, I haven't checked my guitar input yet, actually. Hi, Dicebox. Thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Picori. Thank you for your daily pick. I saw Denny in there. I had Denny's name written down, but I don't know where it went. So hi, Denny.
Even when the sky is hidden from view.
And whoop, gotta hide a window real quick. And hi, Haps. Thank you for 19 months. Let's go. How you all doing today? Happy Monday. Monday Fun Day is finally here. Let's get here. Let's get Monday going. Let's have a wind down to the start of the week or something. I don't know. So, what we got going on today? Well, as you may have noticed, hey, guess what? There's new redeems out there now. That's right. I got new redeems added. As in, one of them is revamped. So instead of it always being 5 crunches for me, and I had to double check something real quick just to make sure the weighting is even on it, but we got a new exercise wheel. It's 5 of 5 different exercises. I swear I wasn't trying to just be like, okay, we're gonna do this all in 5s. It was more like, oh, wait a minute. Total, okay, good enough. Oh, it's equal probability. Cool, we're good. It's 5 of 5 different exercises. As you can see right there, actually, I just realized we could break it up. I got crunches, I got jumping jacks, squats, lunges, and push-ups. You can redeem it once every, I think it's at 10 minutes? That way it's not like, I'm doing these exercises all the time, and that's what the stream becomes. But, something we can really get a break in and do some exercises real quick. Get us stretching in, all that good stuff. And hey, if you want to do those too, and you can, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, if you don't want to, yeah, that's fine. But hey, that way we can all get some blood moving around and all that good stuff as necessary. So yeah, there's that one. And the second one that Mike found very quick once I switched screens. Franklin appears. We can bring Franklin on screen. I had this idea last week, like about a week ago to the day or something like that. To the hour. Something a week ago. Haps, thank you for your daily pick. 136. So many. Let's go. I was just like, what if I took Franklin and, made him appear as part of the little video and had it play on the stream? And I was like, okay, how am I going to do that? And you know what? All it did was a little bit of poking around. Is Franklin a living banana? You betcha. You bet he's a living banana. That's why he's got the googly eyes. Although, on my mouth right now, he's got his eyes closed. He's taking a nap. He's chilling. He's resting. He's relaxing. My hair just does not want to cooperate today. Let's see if I can fix something here. Yeah. Nope. Okay, well, I guess the hair's standing down about. Oh, well. So, yeah, we got goofy things. Depending on how it is, I might also see about adding a few other little things there. Now that I also, found out things like, oh, hey, I can add a mix-it-up overlay. So there we go. We got it going. All it took was some poking around. Everyone has a bad hair day at least once. True. Too true. It do happen all the time to somebody. It does happen somewhere, some way, somehow, some win, somewhat. But yeah, that's what I added on yesterday, thanks to help from a couple of my most wonderful mods, the big old head mods. Go prepare for stream. Good luck, Arius! How we doing, Picari? We doing good. It's Monday. It's a chill day. It's a chill day now, I should say. It was a busy day earlier today. Work kept me busy, so I don't really have a whole heck of a lot to yap on about, oddly enough. But we doing good. We made it past work. How's about you, Picori? How are you doing? And how's the rest of chat doing? How y'all doing today? How'd your Monday treat ya? Y'all have a good Monday? Y'all have a bad Monday? Y'all have a different Monday? Y'all want to chill and unwind with some Genshin? Y'all want to do some goofy things? Y'all ready for all sorts of good stuff? Because I hope y'all are. Now the other thing I gotta yap about, the other little thing going on, as I bring this up so we got some music going on. Begin performance. There we go. I want to get some of that. It was Hexarest stuff, right? I want to get some of these going so I can get extra Primogems. Stand by because you have students about to turn in big assignments, so you gotta keep your Zoom ready in case. Ooh, fair. Best of luck with that, Picori! Hope that all goes smooth for you and none of those students give you any trouble. Wow, I flubbed my words hard there. Let me try that again. Snobby! How you doing, Snobby? Now the other thing I gotta yap about, another little thing going on. I noticed earlier today, people were like, oh hey, Nintendo Direct soon. So I was like, huh? Oh god, I was way too busy. I really had my nose to the grindstone today. Couldn't focus on anything. Look at it. Oh, Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So, okay, I want to make sure it was Hexer right. I thought so. So, assuming I get a chance to, which, you know, entails I don't have a 2-hour meeting today or tomorrow like I did today. Geez, I had a 2-hour meeting today for work. More on that in a bit. I'm gonna try to watch it, make some notes, see what games are there, because you know me, big Nintendo fan and all that. Fire, how you doing? Thank you for your daily pick, Fire. Good to see ya. How's it been? Thank you for the lurk, Bearded Chaos. Appreciates it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you all doing well. You have to get up tomorrow for the direct? Surprise! Happy birthday, Fire! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fire. Happy birthday to you. And many more. No telling me that was... No telling you was a mistake. Surprise! Happy birthday! Hope you have a good birthday today. Hope it's been good. Hope you get some good food in you too. And some cake, if you want cake. Or whatever dessert you want. Hell, it's your birthday. You can decide what you want to eat for, you know, main food, for dessert. It's all you. But yeah, have a wonderful day today. But yeah, Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Unless they decide to play it at like 5 a.m. my time, which would be 7 Eastern and 4 a.m. Pacific. That seems like a big stretch there. I'm probably gonna be able to watch it. I gotta double check when my meetings are tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't wait to see what they announce. Let me put it like that. I'm excited to see what they announce. I'll be curious. I'll have notes and all that. Bake some cake and work in hand with your client and her family, so it's been a good day. Heck yeah, let's go. What's the cake? What kind of cake did you bake? Very nice. But yeah, assuming nothing crazy, get some notes. We'll be yapping about that for a good bit tomorrow. Oh, no, wait. Probably not a lot tomorrow, because tomorrow's Pokemon Tuesday. Well, at least yap about Pokemon stuff if they announce anything. That's for sure. I mean, hell, I saw one post on Twitter just before I posted my Go Live stuff. Somebody had done a mock-up of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald boxes for the Switch 2. And by mock-up, I mean they took the OG box art and just put it in a Switch 2 case, basically. And Throne reposted that. I'm just like, you know, if that actually happens, I don't know what I'm going to do other than be like, just lose my gourd. say the least. Lose my mind and be like, ah! It's crave a bunch. Ooh, strawberry with chocolate frosting and had strawberry finishing sugar? Yo! That sounds fantastic, Fire. Yo! Still got a slice of that? I'm just saying, can I get a slice of that? Sounds mighty tasty. Blues Break, how you doing? Oh gosh, she's got a gun! Give cake. Hey, give us all cake, please. Please and thank you. I'm asking nicely. Blues Break's demanding. Hey! It looks like 4 people did not eat a banana today. Ah. Gotta get your potassium in somehow. You'll get potassium. All that good stuff. But yeah. All that being said, that's what I got going on. We'll see about things happening up real soon and all that. Oh, Fire brought home the rest of the cake, so we gotta come get. Alright, on my way. Sorry, stream's ending. We're gonna get cake. Just kidding, just kidding. But yeah. That's what I got going on today. That's what's going on in the world of Zep. How about you all? How you all doing? Y'all having a good one? Y'all having a chill one? Y'all ready for some Genshin? Y'all ready to start with a rhythm game? Because I gotta get some good rating here on at least this one, I think it was. Dulcet, what was the thing? What did they call it? I can't remember the word exactly. We'll start with some rhythm game before we dive into Sumeru and see what else going on there. Does that sound good, y'all? I mean, I'm ready for it, to say the very least. Let's get some performing going. We going to start on pro. We going pro. Let's see if I remember how to do this too. It's been a hot minute. It's just like playing guitar. Boom. Up. Whew. Oh, wrong button there. Ding. Whoop. Ooh, this is a tough one for me. Oop. Whew, there we go. Hey, I still broke 80%. I got Dulcin. We're good there. All right, all right. Getting a Long Island iced tea with dinner tonight because it's 21st. Hey, happy 21st! Enjoy that Long Island iced tea, but don't go ham or overboard on it. Know your limits. Find your limits, but enjoy. I gotta say, I'm a fan of Long Island iced teas myself. It's been a little while since I made one. Not as long since I had one. They tasty in my book. They can go down easy, which probably makes it a bit dangerous. But do enjoy it. Do be careful with it. And be safe with it too. Hey, allow me playing the ukulele. Whoop. Oh, that was hey, ooh. Try to get me with that one. And okay. Trying to get back in the swing of this. Oh, wrong button, damn. Ooh. There we go. Hey, 89.7. Sip it over a long time. Good idea there. And you're home? Hey, even better. Being very safe there. Heck yeah, let's go. God, now you mention it, I remember my 21st. I didn't get any alcohol, mostly because my folks was like, no, not yet, not until you're this age. Then like a week later, I had a Jello shot and maybe a couple things other. Of course, then again, my birthday also fell during spring break, so I definitely didn't get to celebrate with my buds because I had way too much homework to work on. Thanks, college. Ooh, I'm bringing out the keys now. Alrighty, alrighty. Ooh. Go. Ooh. Hey, over 90. Let's go. Check my guitar input. Let's go. It's there. We're good. Hi, Hot Rod. And hi, Helia. Thanks for summoning Franklin. That's right, music. We knocked the rhythm game out of the way because, hey, we got new primos for it. What albums are available in the Soul Mini game? All sorts. We got, let's see here. Fontaine, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, Mondstadt, a Natlan album, another Natlan album, a overall cover, I guess, album, Water Not Crying, a Hexarai album. So we got a good few, Helia. Got a lot we can cover. Got the chessboard one. Ooh, RC Klee coming up, and Albedo, and Durin, and Varka. Ooh, hey, we get a good few. How you doing, Hot Rod and Helia? How's you both today? Okay, I gotta ask real quick. With the Franklin Appears music, or video that played, how was the audio on that? Was that, like, too quiet? Or too loud? I don't think it was too loud, but I'm also, you know, open to people saying things. How was that? You didn't notice it? Alrighty. Good enough reason for me to turn it up some. I also ought to kick it out of one thing, but let's see here. Just channel points. Have fun, you're eating out. Good night, Helia! Thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. Hope you can sleep better tonight. Let's see here. Volume, let's crank it up to 20. There we go. That didn't quite do it. Alright, we'll see it again, though. In like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the cooldown was. Whatever people do. Didn't notice it, honestly. Could have been the other music, too. Fair. I want it to at least be, you know, noticeable. At least loud enough I can be like, oh, hey, somebody did that as well. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Hey, 90%, let's go. Getting that gold. Heck yeah. Alright. We waking up. We getting better at this. We getting the fingers going again. I'm trying to remember the last time I actually did this minigame, because I don't even remember when the last one was they released of this. Been a hot minute, that's for sure. Alrighty, another pro one. Longer song this time, too. Let's go. Bringing out the harp. Oh, damn. Hydrate, you got it. Yeah, I gotta lock in on these rhythm mini games. Gotta get the music flowing, get it going good. How real quick, I do need to check though. And accidentally jump. 8! Okay, 5 of 8. Still some rating. Alright, cool. Need to get at least 3 more going, so we'll do 3 more before we hop back into the main stuff. Whoop! I didn't want to go that far down. We got Klee's song next. We got Klee's silly little song here to go through, to rhythm up. Pika, thank you for your daily pick! Fogmaster, thank you for the follow. All right, let me. Now that I'm out of the song, I almost got perfect actually. Woo! How you doing, Pika? Thank you for the follow, Fogmaster. Welcome on in. What brings you here, and how you doing? 5 jumping jacks. All right, here we go. Something new. All right, I got to back up a bit for this one. Get a bit out of the way. Move my ottoman out of the way. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Back to lurking with One Piece. Good luck with. Well, good luck. Enjoy One Piece, and thank you for the lurk. Appreciates it. A true classic. Now that people do jumping jacks. You know that. Now that I think about that, of the does Teams have that redeemed? Does Tolk have that on there? I don't remember people doing that or having that as a redeem. So you know what? It's time we bring back jumping jacks. We're bringing back jumping jacks on streams for exercises. And I got those 5 in easy. Honestly, actually, before I go to the next song, Pika, it's funny you mentioned that. I almost didn't include those because, like, Mods and I were talking about it yesterday, getting that set up, and it's like, do I have the room for it? And, you know, I checked, and it's like, okay, I do have the room for it. So, we good there. Wee. Hi, Cerulean Eyes over on YouTube. How you doing? Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm also a lot more talkative on Twitch side, but I see ya. Look over when I can. God, yeah, he's had it disabled for a little while, hasn't he? Shoot. When was the last time he had it going on? It was you on YouTube. Oh, heck yeah. I gotta try to get that totally in my head. There, boom. Oh, heck yeah. Double the viewership. Get those numbers up, baby. Woo! Let's get this next song going. Let's see what Durin's song has got for me, how I do on that. All right. Whoop. Streak stumbled, no! Yeah, streaks do be heckin' fickle. I swear, there'll be sometimes I'll, pop into somebody's chat. They'll be streaming, but I mean, I'll be busy. I'll have a couple other streams going on, because, I'm trying to support the homies. And it's like, okay, cool, I've been in there. I checked the thing. It's there. They have a disconnect for whatever reason. But then they come back on, and it's like, oh, hey, Twitch is counting this as a new stream entirely. What the heck? Why is that counting down? Why do I have to go back and recount it? Things that you really should be as concerned about them, especially if keeping them up means popping in for only 10 minutes to refresh and not genuinely watching. Yeah, I do feel that sometimes. Like, especially during the work days when I'll get to that and it's like, well, I gotta pop in, and heck. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Let's see how I do on this one. Oh, being a tricky one. Oh, no! Wrong button there. Like 100? Yeah! Damn. You're a killer now, happen to not listening to anything in the afternoon at work anymore? Since you feel your brain being actively fried if you keep tuning into people? Ooh, fair. Let go of your liar streaks where you get too sunk cost fallacy to be willing to do that? Fair. I've also kind of fallen into the habit every now and then of like, I'll pop open somebody's stream, hit mute, because like I want to be there and, support them, but then it's like, I can't really say anything at the moment, so kind of gotta take a pause there. It happens. Hi, Espion! Don't have audio for fair. I'll wave at least. Hi, Espion! Thank you for your daily pick. Hope you're doing well. You can't hear me right now. Alrighty, I got this quest to do. To the ruins of Gurabad. Gurabod? Probably Gurabod. See what's up with Sumeru. Get back to this, shall we? I got those primos there, so maybe later on if we finish this up, we'll go back and we have plenty of time. We'll go back and finish those last 4 songs. Alright, back to story mode. And what have we? Yeah.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabod!
No kidding.
Looks like our leader's right. What? Let's get inside and see what's going on!
Damn! Ooh, I think this all time to and last time. Damn! Come on, effort. There we go. Woo! Alright, let's try that again. Jeez. Get freaking bum rush there. Thank you. Oh dear. Bopping around.
They just keep coming! How many of these kids are there?
Oh boy!
Never take them around!
Let me switch. Let me switch. And a girl bot, you got it. Game. Oh boy.
Stop fighting!
Oh jeez, Nahida's hurting. Game audio's. Oh crap, I can't change it here. There we go. Game audio kind of loud. Alright, I'll turn it down once it lets me.
Target spotted! All units at the ready.
Alright, I guess I'm going to the mixer to do that. The volume mixer. Drop it by that much? How's it now? Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Now we can heal Nahida. There we go.
Fighting Jinn with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure
Was
chaos!
I supposed to go down here? Well, nope, but it didn't stop me. Come on, Columbina! Whew, we good. Barely made it there. Ah! Let me in!
You see that strange machine?
The one way over there, Paimon?
Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabod and setting all those dangerous Jinn free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat,
Let me
requesting
in.
backup.
Let me in!
Backup en route! Stop him at all costs!
Yeah, one of these days. Oh, I gotta go this way. Oops. Party setup. Oh! I'm gonna roll with this party, I think. Didn't say I couldn't use this party. Wasn't like recommend you have so much of a lineup. Open your eyes, Bina. Whoop. Here we go. Bring those deer in, louder. Game sound a lot better now, audio-wise. I don't see the meter going up nearly as much, so.
Let's keep going!
And showtime, baby! Oh, I just gotta destroy the device. Over here!
Let's make her
Alright, I guess I'll attack these things first.
No more lies.
Woo! Here we go. Pop through that!
The deception ends.
Still a bit loud. Damn it. Game, why you gotta be like this? Alright, let's drop it down to that. Alrighty. Let me know now.
Can't hide the truth.
I would have just in game, but it's being all funky like that. Oh crap. Nahida, no dying on me today. Not allowed, I forbid it. I am not at the right thing I need to beat up. There we go. There's the thing you gotta beat up. Is that done? Yeah, I guess that's done. Uh-oh.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
That's right, Dingus. It sounds suspiciously like Dottore. Why am I hearing thunder? It's clear as day out there. Anyway.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that.
Coward.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler? What's wrong?
I'm deep in thought, Paimon. Something seems unusual about him. Is he trying to provoke us? This feels like a trap. And oddly familiar. Judging by the tents and supplies, there must be many more Fatui stationed here than the few we saw on the way in. So where are the rest?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
That may be Paimon.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
If she was in a zoo.
You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way.
Oh god, what was his name? Is this, Pantalone? Pantalone?
I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
Yeah, those 3 moons were fake anyway.
Moons?
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
Oops!
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
Can y'all hear that thunder too?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations.
Welcome back,
It was right
Fogmaster.
here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7, who wield authority over the world, will not be corrupted?
Do you think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Aren't
Very
you
well.
nice, mystery
I
man?
trust you to do what is necessary. Stall him while I execute the next step of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey, stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Well, time to fight a bunch of things.
Hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick! Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Easy.
Get that thing in position!
That thing. What thing are you talking about, buddy? What are you bringing out here? Oh, that thing, huh? All right.
Can I?
Fight it. Nahida, no!
One heart, we pray.
Oh, boy,
We finally beat him!
that was easy.
That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Up to that one guy. That way. Elvis went the wrong way. Please have health. Please have health here. Okay, I'm gonna feed Nahida before I go any further. There we go. Whoop. Hurry, yeah, Mr. Mystery Man. Mystery Mister. Yeah, we're good with this still.
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Yep.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to...
Hmm? Paimon, wait! Yep.
What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
So there was more than one ambush. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice. And for all you know, it may not even be real.
But it could be.
But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained, or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back!
Well, at least he's friendly.
This dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up.
You.
Oh, I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun.
It's not your fault, Paimon. Let's just focus on getting out of here first.
Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get it back.
Ah. Let's swing at that. And on the other side, there we go. Eastern entrance.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
Oh, hey, Dory's here.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru Village. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora.
Mora.
Off you go, Plumpy.
Took her long enough. Yeah, beat her to it. Why do they sound kind of echoey? Good question.
Come on, what's the holdup?
And the answer's found. There was a screen capture going.
5,000 Mora.
That screen capture? Wait a minute. Why was screen capture... It's not even on the right thing. Why was screen capture triggering? What the hell? Shrug. Weird. Ah. Alright, hang on a moment. Enable it just to disable it again. Alright, now with that done, do I need to turn the audio back up? Blub.
20,000 Mora.
Blub.
100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Blub blub. Turn it up a bit. Alrighty.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
If I just max it out and have it what I normally have it at, how's
Hired
that?
partners are reliable too.
Ooh, it's still loud.
Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator.
Hero
We'll
Collector,
see.
how's it
Just a few
going?
words from her and...
Ad break soon! Buckle up, Bad Warriors! I'm gonna take a moment to stand up, stretch, and all that good stuff. Think you lost your stream streaks? Oh no! You would peek at both. That's been happening a lot lately, it seems. I wonder if Twitch is just really dropping the ball on something. Head Warrior emote! Floppy no! Oop.
Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game!
They have their own negotiation tactics. Violence. Oh, crap.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, master.
Call this time. Oh, ad break. Hey, perfect. Ooh, yeah, we got stuff there. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a moment, stand up, stretch, all that good stuff. Don't y'all go too far, but do take care of yourselves and BRB. Thank you for your support as always, Ad Warriors. And cool art. Oh. Okay. So, when I was asking y'all earlier about if y'all could hear any of the thunder going around, and I was like, what the hell? Why is it thundering outside? Yeah, it suddenly got a little stormy and very windy out there, so yeah, buckle up. Weather getting a little silly, a little crazy, a little wacky out there. But hey, I'm safe in here at least. At least we ain't being an IRL streamer and having to fight the weather. That'd be a whole other beast there. Hi, how y'all doing? Yeah, I just had to go check on things and be like, mostly just, So fingers crossed everything stays well and good and dandy and all that. We shall see, though. I'm hoping nothing happens, of course, but, you know, that's the best I can do. Ooh. There you go, Tsunami. God, you know, now I'm trying to think. What else could I do with a, now that I have the mix-it-up overlay up there, what other things could I get going on? What other silly, goofball, wacky things? That was a spicy one? Dang, I wasn't even trying to make it spicy. I guess it felt kind of guttural to me, but that's about it. Making it spicy. Extra hot today. Gonna compete with, I don't know, Bulldog, I guess. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. How you doing? How are those ads? Anything wild? Anything crazy? Anything absurd? Oh, that appeared good. Okay, I could hear it just fine that time, but we weren't in the middle of a bunch of action. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. Franklin approves. All right, let's see here.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in a video forest.
Oh, God.
You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon
Oh, my God, that's a name I haven't seen in a good while. Frank! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm your guitar warlock out here on the internet playing games guitar, cooking up a storm. And tonight, we're playing some Genshin Impact. We're going through the new, with an asterisk, I mean, it's not fresh new, but it's new enough. The new story, the new Archon Quest. Frank, how you doing? How'd your stream go? How was just chatting? And how the hell have you been? Good to see you live on Twitch again. Frank gonna catch some Z's? Fair. Understandable. Get that rest, Frank. God, you know, Frank's a good guy. I'm just saying. If y'all ain't followed him yet, he's a good guy. It's good to have him back. Also, hi, Boring Bob. Welcome on in. Hope you doing well. Get that good rest, Frank. Get some Z's. Get some sleep. I know streaming takes a lot out of you. He's been working long days. Understandable. Damn, the day job always getting in the way of the fun stuff. But hope things can chill out for him soon, to say the very least. Love that dude. Heck yeah, he good. He good guy. God, I'm trying to remember how it was I found him. It's been so long, to say the least. But yeah, what if you had like a VTuber that was just, you know, a chill office guy? There you go. That's Frank. Emphasis on the chill part. But yeah, Raiders. I mean, I know Frank's already getting some Z's here, but Raiders, if you got a raid and run, get some rest, post-stream, care in, get some food, get a drink, whatever it is you gotta do, definitely do that. But hey, if you want to stick around, we going through Genshin stuff, we doing some story stuff. We are in a weird spot where I can't actually just hit escape and pause the game. I've got very strict, like, things going on. I'm in the middle of a fight too, so whew. Oh god, and I don't know how to play these three at all.
I remember our first time playing side by side.
Woo, boy.
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Potato, tomato, Tadari.
Please stop.
Boop. I have no idea how to control Dory. I don't think I've ever brought her out beforehand. And if it's been in a trial, it's just been like, alright, she's in a trial, here we go, okay. We're done, time to move that out of my head. Ah! And she's 4-star. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Appreciates it, Bob. And take care. You get that good rest too. Especially if you
Can't see?
keeping a good eye on Frank.
There's too many of them!
We got Frank, we got Bob. We gotta get a gym as well. I hope we get a gym.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
Good, good.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
Ooh.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Not good.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Great! You can't pin all your hopes on me!
Sure we can.
Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still...
Hydrate, you got it.
Master!
Need any help?
Oh, hi, Nicole. Oh, I gotta actually click now.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
Oh boy.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
Please, Nicole.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
That's a dangerous thing you doing, Daddy.
What do you mean?
I'll slap you.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out!
Nicole,
Jinn
what you up
incoming!
to?
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Blup.
I am a
Fluffy's
flickering
confused.
illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Ah? Fluffy's very invested.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's growing. It's calming them?
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Damn.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Oh, that angered him.
Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Alright, Furnace can't
It
sing.
seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Look at all smug. She's a gremlin tamer. She's a gremlin tamer. Alright, back to Gurabad. Back to our escape.
Any luck?
Nope. The only way out of here is by brute force. But too much brute force and the entire ruins might collapse. The mechanism is right outside. Maybe there's a way to...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Hi, Jet. And Ben. God, when was the last time we saw Jet?
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get
When
you
was
guys
that?
out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
Beep.
There we go.
We're free!
Come on, let's leave this place.
Don't have to say that twice. Whoop! Why are you facing the wrong way? Instinct, just go. I probably gotta go that way, don't I? Yeah. Up. Let's go a little faster, shall we? Turn into deer. Run on all fours. And... freedom. Are we safe forever? Or are we still in danger?
Huh. Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep.
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news.
Huh?
I finally took care of Masira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
So the Masseria chapter has finally come to close. To a close. Blah. Remember to wipe the blood off your hands.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
Of course not. We're super duper best friends.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember when it was we last saw Jet. Phew. You briefly recount the events here recently.
Wow. Sounds
This
like I
should-
should
yeah.
make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah, we need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out.
Alrighty. Whee! Operate Safes Shatranj. I hope I'm saying that right, because it's been a hot minute since I heard that. God, when was that? Lilupar.
See. She should. Aha! Found her!
Well, that was easy. Run forward.
Lilupar!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
How have you been? Hope it wasn't a rude awakening.
After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
A foreign land to the west. Could she mean Netland? Gurabad isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated Gasoyathoth?
Once satisfied that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well...
Basically, Sumeru is in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
Woo! Easy peasy. Let's go.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Aww.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
That goes for me, too.
Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's all head to the Temple of Silence.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Aw, yeah.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
Can't stop this adventurer. Not one bit.
Storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup.
Yeah. Into the temple. Make Jet playable already. They're just sitting on her. I might not use the llama to just dash ahead. Speed the walking around up. She becomes deer. She go fast.
This is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kaveh, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
Speaking of Kaveh. Oh, hey, Alhaitham.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello.
Got one I have a
I'm
C6
Jet,
and one I don't
this
have.
is Lilupar.
Period.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
No,
Not
Kaveh,
in the
you made
desert.
that up.
Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabod problem is resolved? What did you find?
You tell everyone what happened in Gurabod.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So... this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
Now that he mentioned it, it is a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
Gee, I wonder why and who caused it. Teehee. He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met, so why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later? It's probably a good thing I didn't mention to him that I killed Dottore, or was involved with that.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Bye, Jet. Oh, hey, Dia.
Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Modify how? And what resources?
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out.
Hi, Sethos.
The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right.
Thing we took care of a few months ago? Sounds about right.
According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Nordcry.
Nordcry? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Ah, convenient.
Huh?
What's she doing here?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nod Cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Hey!
Nicole! Never!
Why, hello! We're here to help.
Well, they must already be used to Nicole not verbally talking.
It's a good
Convenient.
thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
How?
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tevat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
So you brought Nefer here?
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
Damn.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nod Cry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition.
Stretch, you got it, Hydra. How's it going, Hydra? And to hydrate, you double got it. There we go. How you doing today, Hydra?
So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
Chillin'? Heck yeah. I'd be good. Chillin' too. Playing some Genshin. Going through story stuff. Uh-oh.
What? But I set the atmosphere and everything.
Wrong button.
Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present.
And allergies
But
kicking up
I
too,
don't
apparently.
think that your
Jeez.
guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Hey.
Huh? Is that all?
Easy.
That's all.
Presumably.
Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
Woo!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long.
Hey. Gang's all here now.
Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
Nicole and Nefer seem to be polar opposites sometimes. Yeah, and yet they go so well together for this. Worked out too well.
According
so
to
very
records in
well.
the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
God, I mean all sorts of new folks today.
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Kale's freaking out. There it is.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Kale saw her guardian angel live right in front of her. And it ain't a hallucination.
Oh, well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Alrighty, we get more Kale lore.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
Alone. Air quotes.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
We're here to support Kale through this.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
Ah?
I am.
Oh, yeah.
When I was young, I got sick with Elazar.
Right.
Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Damn.
Huh. Fascinating.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise.
Jeez,
You,
me
with the
soda.
hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
But
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings.
Sayu, king of dad jokes. I mean Saito. Sorry, I get the 2 mixed up all the time.
Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Adventure awaits! And gotta remember to do that more often. Hey, I see Madame Farazan.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Kave, businessman extraordinaire.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
It's a good statue. Teebs, thank you for your daily pick. How you doing today, Teebs?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh dear. You're home? Heck yeah, let's go. Welcome home, Teebs. How was the rest of your trip? How was the drive home today? How you feeling now you're home too? Granny Farazan.
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it.
Rainy for a time, but pretty smooth otherwise? Heck yeah. I'm just saying, you could have sent that rain my way. I would have appreciated it. Oh wait, I'll look outside and think it's about to. It's at least blowing around like crazy and gray outside, so who knows. But glad it was smooth otherwise. Glad you got home safely.
Kave!
Sorry, Madame Farazan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Would have had more than enough to send me from where you stayed, Missouri. 10 inches overnight. Oh my god. Hotel parking lot was a little flooded. I bet. Yeah. Ooh. Hope none of the rooms got flooded in too. Yikes. Hope yours didn't, especially.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madam Faruzan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire.
Hydrate, you got it, Ryu. Hi, Ryu, how's it going? And a stretch, you got it. 25, 26, that sounds close. I mean, I'd have to pop into a calculator, do a quick Google there, but came to support while you peak. Have fun peaking! Good luck climbing that mountain. Let us know how it goes.
My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
High school all over again. Dang. Let's go. I wasn't expecting it to go there. Have fun being in high school again? Wait a minute. Have fun climbing that mountain and peeking.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Fun. Alrighty. Where are we going? Over here. Whoop! Can't wait. There we go. Surprised I actually had to interact with that and not just walk into it. See, we even have an icon for Jet here. Tsunami, your dream may come true. She may become playable soon.
Everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
So shortly? It's right now. 4 legs are better than 2. So true. And there it is.
We've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this activity is making for quite a special day.
Lulapar's having a blast.
I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you 3 get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goatee, Croco, and I all have the same problem.
They sound like really welcome grandparents, right? They hit the nail on the head with that one. Especially considering their... God, how old was it they were saying that long ago?
But didn't King Deshret seal you away?
Definitely a few hundred
How
years
did you
at
break
least.
free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind.
Good night, Yuki! Sleep well! Catch you later. Thanks again for stopping by!
It's almost
Good to see
tragic,
ya.
watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop arguing, Croco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Ad break soon! Buckle up, Ad Warriors! And thank you for your support as always! We'll be taking a break too.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer. Not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question. It's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well.
Alright, there's that ad break. I'm actually not going to switch to the BRB screen. I am going to stand and distract real quick. So the model's going to do a bit of freaking out there. But... that feels good. Whew. How you all doing, chat? Gotta check outside again, because... well, it got ungray. Less gray. Still looking kind of like it wants to be all dark and spooky. A little windy still, but hey, maybe I won't be having to worry about losing power midstream. God, when was the last time that happened? It's certainly been a while at least. But, how you all doing? I wonder how much more of this we have to go through. Let's see, cause, I've also still got the, what was the other quest? I can't actually check on that right now because I'm in the middle of the story, which, bit of a bummer. I can't just see like, oh hey, check on these other things. Now they're like, once you're in the story, you are locked in, but we're giving you plenty of saves so you can get out as quickly as you need to if and when you need to. One nice little bonus they did with the recent update. Glad they had that. Tsunami might know, you don't. Fair. I mean, hey, I do want to say, like, we got that icon for Jet there on the previous loading screen. Maybe they're gonna add her as a playable character. Maybe. I'm just throwing a hunch out here. I'm not saying anything one way or another, because I certainly don't know, but it could happen. It seems like they got the resources for it there. So who knows? Would be cool, though. Would be heckin' cool to see that happen. What was the question? How much more of this quest do we have? Is what I'm curious about. Yeah, perhaps time will tell. Only time will tell. One thing is sure, that time will tell. Sorry, I'm quoting Asia. I'm lying, I'm not sorry. Ha ha! Love that band. Not sure you haven't done this one yet? Ah, fair. I'm just thinking, at the very least, yeah, we deep in the desert. I'm still hung up on, they gotta have something planned for Jet, or maybe they planned something for her like a while ago and never like found the right time or had the right stuff set up. Hard to tell. Always a gamble with the game. Who knows what the devs are thinking? And welcome back from ad break, everybody! How you doing? How are those ads? Anything wild? Anything crazy? We was just yapping away. Didn't miss anything gameplay-wise. Let's continue it on now, shall we?
Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
Huh? Goodbye, statues. Oh. Hey.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long, long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
Hello,
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease. Seeing you two getting along so well.
As soon as we had that full body shot, I was thinking JoJo's.
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino, and this is the former Spantamot sage Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parent. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
Sino and Naphis recount the various incidents that have transpired.
Every
to them
calamity
recently.
throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another.
To be fair,
whether
they are
it's
pretty built.
cause or consequence.
Yeah, they a lot buffer than I was expecting. Granted, I also wasn't just flat out expecting like a full human body with different animal heads, basically.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul,
Wasn't expecting. Oh, I
it
was
severely
expecting.
affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself.
The three are pretty curious now, right? Their interest got piqued.
Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
Wakey, wakey. Yeah, all fogies. I can feel this strange sensation. The ground is trembling as if answering the call of the Goat King.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al-Ahmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Ahmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Poor Thoth.
You diabolical fiend.
Poor Thoth. Playing peak nostalgia of Pokemon Yellow Legacy? Is it bad that when you said peak at first, before I read the word nostalgia, I thought you meant the game Blues Break? The game peak? Ooh, Yellow Legacy. Pokemon Yellow, but you don't need to... You don't feel obligated to quit because of Gen 1 jank or have to retire Pikachu halfway through? Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna have to keep a note of that. And check that out at some point. I'm curious about that. It's also something I may want to consider looking into at some point. Pokemon ROM hacks. There's so many out there, gosh.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
Right, they're siblings now. They spent so long together. They siblings.
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of
Masked Creeper, thank you for the raid. Oh, welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm your guitar warlock out here on the internet playing games guitar, cooking up a storm. And tonight, we're playing some Genshin. We're going through the story it's providing, the new story, the new event, the new quest. Masked Creeper, how you doing? How'd stream go? How was Crash Out Crew? Coming from Crash Out Crew yet again, heck yeah. I gotta get to play that game again. That was a fun game. God, there's been so many fun games lately. Huh. What the heck? And welcome in, Keevil Duel! How's it going? Raiders, if you got a raid and run, get some rest, get some post-stream care in, water, food, whatever it is you gotta do. Definitely do that. But if you want to stick around as we go through more Genshin, we're gonna be going at this for a little while longer for sure. Start working on getting S rank on every map in Crash Out Crew. Woo! First 7 or S, very nice. God, how many maps were there in that? Because I think we went through 5 maps, I want to say, when we were playing that a couple of weeks ago. But there were a lot more than that. I want to say there were at least like 20? Somewhere close to 20-ish, somewhere around there. So, woo! For 7 or S, heck yeah. You doing that solo? You got a good crew you playing that with? I'm curious. I'm curious about this. I'm curious how long it's taking you to get the S rank going too on some of those, because oh god, when we were playing that a couple weeks ago, 24 maps, hey, good number of maps there, yo, hell yeah, so many, you got this. I mean, there was one map we did, we had 1A, but I think 4 S's, so we were so very close to it. Every time you stream, it's about 3 hours. Hey, let's go. Good move there. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for, at least get pretty close to, but the day job takes it out of me sometimes. And you play with your good friend, popular Roblox YouTuber, Lemdy. Hey, let's go. Heck yeah. Glad you're having fun with a friend and getting that going too. Perfect. Gotta see about when we're gonna do some Crash Out Crew again. Excited for Mo one of these days. But I'm sure we'll figure that out later on down the road. For now, though, we got gates opening. Until you start hating each other because someone missed the gosh darn button.
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
These look like souls. Silhouettes approach us from within the light, then pass through our bodies like wind through a veil.
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Father. Father, is it really you?
Maybe just the voice sounds familiar.
It's Father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
Oh.
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Samael, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
And then he flies away. He's ascended.
Father! Father!
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
There he goes. Well, it was a brief reuniting. It was a good one.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
I am trying to clap with my
We
mouth, but it ain't working.
retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
Dang.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Hey, Act 9 complete. Let's go. Righty. There we going. I'm just Traveler now. Wait for the researcher. Guess we waiting.
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them. Come and introduce yourself.
Why don't you
We've met
introduce it?
before.
We're talking Kaveh.
This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Kaveh didn't know this, but
Only ever seen these two in murals.
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines, including the deciphering of ancient texts, mechanical engineering, the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we'd like to begin our work.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create this splendid work. Follow their example by giving your utmost devotion to this project.
I didn't know that. We'll do our best, of course, but we certainly won't be sacrificing our lives.
Such brazen words. Humans these days are a far cry from their ancestors. What little respect you show for King Deshret.
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going for?
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old.
3 probably have sibling quarrels from time to time. Yup! I bet it's especially when they're playing chess.
Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time on this occasion. I hope you'll forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges.
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem this meager display of respect sufficient, I suppose I can consider agreeing to their proposal.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know. We might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age.
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated by humans.
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you.
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then. He actually required human assistance to create his greatest work.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues.
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all.
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either.
Got him.
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Let's begin. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the engineering plan.
I'll hate him, got him.
Hello there, youngsters.
Hello there.
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life. What do you mean, came to life? I've been alive the whole time.
You did say we could start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts now?
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence in your abilities, I take it?
Kaveh and Elhatham are the best siblings that aren't actually siblings. They'd make great brothers if they were brothers.
I wouldn't say I'm feeling hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around waiting to die.
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are aware that there are countless links between Aru and the Akasha?
Aru and the Akasha? But...
I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendro Archon to help her people access knowledge.
And you too? Do you not know either?
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual? The Dendro Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed.
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
What? But there are so few records about Aru anywhere. And practically none of the scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it.
Ah, but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz. Anyone from Vahumana present?
I'm from Vahumana. It's, well, veracity.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. 2 other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance, and the 3 met beneath the great green trees. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the 3, which transcended both time and life. For they promised that in Sumeru, wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this, was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath.
Hello there, Ibis King Thoth. That's exactly what I was thinking when I said hello there earlier. With Thoth just appearing up out of nowhere.
So grieved was King Deshret by her passing, that he lost all interest in state affairs, and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru.
Thoth is basically a grandpa who would enthusiastically tell stories of the past. I mean, he's basically doing that right now in a way.
And so, the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the
Or
basis
so
for
history
Aru
lesson in that
itself
story.
came from Celestia's technology.
Well, if the 2 share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea.
Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology?
No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline.
Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff dates.
Do you know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much work for me.
Oh, Grandpa's
Still,
tired.
If
He wants to
Aru
go to
is so
bed.
powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they could come to fruition. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself. The Lord of Flowers sacrificed everything for that ambition. What he desired, she bestowed, and thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would surely have deemed it a grave injustice.
A little distracted by that lizard. You just up and picked up a lizard.
And that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love. Even in its unfinished form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged. His final hope for Aru was to return to the past, when she yet lived.
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendro Archon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these three gods placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the three questions was time.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for humans. Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument. All right, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help. Who's in charge again? Is it you two?
Ah, yes, me and him.
Now then, close your eyes. Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Oh.
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that do not belong to this world. This is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structure of Aru. Whether you choose to increase or decrease, keep or discard. Come, use these to achieve the outcome you desire.
Looks mechanical to me. Better let me handle it, just in case. But wait, how do I get up there?
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Act 10 started with some graphical funkiness to it. Ooh. I think that's a good spot to leave off for. We'll get back to that next time. Let's see, we finished Act 9, Act 10. Whew, that's taking a good while. A lot longer than I thought it would be. Yep, there we go. Still got 3 weeks we can finish this up in. Hopefully we can finish it up by then. Whew. Still got a good bit. You know, that's a good spot to wrap it up. We got this done. What else we got? What else is there we need to take care of? I still have not done anything with Milliastra Wonderland. Just because I do not have the time for it. Whew. I also gotta do this one of these days. But at least that's not a time thing. Test runs we're done with, and that's its own thing. And that's its own thing over there. Alrighty, not worth it. That's fair. That's, like, I would like to if I had the time for it, but I'm also just like, I'm just gonna stick with the main game for it. The concept is neat, but yeah, why am I running to Catherine? I don't need to run to Catherine. What I need to do, actually, is grab these Achievos. 15 free Primos right there. And, oh, I got more. I got more hiding down here. Yo! What else we got? There it is. Oh, yeah, 10 more. Ooh! Reach performance stream descansus for 15 different official musical scores. Redeem 3 score themes to treasure myriad melodies. Descansus for 5 different music scores by other players. Ah! Okay, okay. Neato! Whoo! 30. Oh! 12 to go! Ooh! You tempt me so, game, to keep going! 30 more. How many are there, actually, that I could futz around with? Where? That one. There we go. I mean, let's see. I got 4 more there. We got... I haven't done much with this one. Descantus. Ooh, that one I only got Dulcimon. Okay, so I'm gonna assume 10 there. Whew! Yeah, just with these two, I can knock out that next one. Alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, call it for the stream, and get going for the night. But first, I gotta share my schedule with y'all for the rest of the week. We still got stuff coming up. We got things to show off and do and yap about. So, what's coming up soon?
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
I appreciate the thought, Columbina. So I'm just gonna go over here. Get some music going so we at least have a little something. We'll do that song next time. Alrighty. Wow, that is actually louder than I thought it would be. Let me turn that down a little bit. Where? Oh, where? There we go. Alrighty, so, what's coming up soon? So, today was Genshin Monday, as usual. Tuesday, tomorrow, Tsunami and I are continuing our Soul Link. Hopefully we'll get a batch this time. We'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. I mean, we're up, I'd say on the second run, we're off to a better start. We're starting out better. We got our things going there. There's that raid message. Thank you, Tsunami. That first one is if you're subscribed. You get cool emotes to throw around. A second one is you're following. You're sorry. It was rough on both of us. Let's be real here. Like, we lost half our... Each of us lost half of it, so it all added up, unfortunately, perfectly. But, who are we rating? I don't know yet. I still gotta look. I gotta go over the schedule still. Wednesday, no stream, as usual. Thursday, we're gonna try to finish up Vampire Crawlers again. We're gonna give it another go. And we're gonna play more Kulo Niku. I'm loving that game. That game is so fun. And I wanna play that more. Friday, we're changing it up from the Gremlin Pit. We're getting a bit more structured. We're getting things a bit more figured out. We're doing Thank Franklin, it's Friday. TFIF. I don't know what we're playing yet, but we're gonna figure that out soon. So hey, Thursday, you'll definitely know by then. I would think. I don't know. We'll get a poll going. I gotta figure things out still. We're testing out new things that are kind of similar to the same things. Saturday, we're streaming some Borderlands. Teebs, Narina, Dio, and I are going back to Pandora. We're doing more of the DLC. And then no stream on Sunday, so I can get my break in. But now for the fun part. Who are we gonna raid out to? It's a very good question. I gotta figure this out still. Who's live? Who have we pestered in a hot minute? Who's doing cool stuff? The answer to that one is everybody. So many cool people out there. Let's see here. Who haven't I pestered in a while? Who's doing something I want to take a look-see-loo at? Ooh, well, wait a minute. Oh. I did raid her recently, so dang, as much as I'd like to, I'll pass on that. Let's see here. Who's someone I haven't seen in a while? Let me go a little deeper down the list of cool things. Yeah. Because you know we got so many cool folks. Ooh. Alright. Thoughts I'll raid out to somebody played Repo that. Oh god. I'm sure I've raided them before. It's just been... maybe I haven't raided them before, actually. Hey, who would like to see someone new to raid out to? Want to raid someone new? Shoot, I had somebody in mind, actually, as I'm looking at my list. But yeah, what y'all think about some repo tonight? Someone go for more cosmetics. Because I got a hunch. I got a thought. I got an idea. I got to make sure that stream loads, because sometimes a little funky, I tells ya. And you know what? Perhaps next time? I'd be down for next time. Quite possibly. More than likely. But I'm thinking we go right out to Zenitas, who's playing some repo with... Well, actually, I don't know if he's playing repo with anybody. Let me say they, actually. I don't totally know. So, gonna go right out to that fine fellow. Actually found them out for their Alaska streams. But until next time, everybody, take care. Thank you all for showing up, stopping by, and tuning in. I appreciate it, as always. And until then, take care. Bye! Goodbye!